I'm not normally superstitious, and I don't believe in good luck charms, but here I am wearing a 16-year-old t-shirt that says Boston on it, because I think it'll help, because I now have only 55 days left before I try to run a race where I qualify for Boston. I have a big aerobic base, but I've got some small injuries. The good news is everything's getting better. Everything's falling into place, and this is the sub 3:30 marathon training project. My name is Eric Fadiman. I'm a middle-aged guy, a professor in his 50s who lives in Seattle, who thinks that he can run a sub 3:30 marathon. Everything was going great until it wasn't. From January through May, I ran every day, 125 days in a row. I moved my weekly mileage from 40 miles a week to 70 miles a week, although I had to back off just a bit because that was too much, and took it down to 60, 65 miles a week. My long run on Sundays, my 20 miler was at 8:30 pace, and my 24 miler was a 9-minute pace. Those are respectable runs for a moderate heart rate and not going all out. Everything was going great till I started playing soccer with my 14-year-old son. They say pride goeth before a fall. Hubris, a sense of false confidence, vanity. I thought I could keep up with a 14-year-old, but clearly I couldn't. I didn't tear my hamstrings. I hurt my hamstrings, or the insertion of the hamstring into the sit bone. Let's just say I had a pretty solid pain in my ass. And June was a lost month. I jogged a little. I rode the bike. I went to the gym. I did some cross training, but I'm worried that I've lost a lot of fitness. And now I have a marathon coming up on September 10th. But let's just say I have until September 1st, because I want to leave time to taper. I have 55 days to get into the shape of my life. I'm not normally superstitious. I don't believe in good luck charms. But I'm wearing this 16-year-old shirt that says Boston on it in the hopes that it'll bring me some luck. My name is Eric Fadiman, and this is a sub 3:30 marathon training project. The temperature's supposed to get to 86 in Seattle today. But right now, at a little before 11 a.m., it's still nice and cool here in the mountains. It's a little smoky, hazy, with wildfire smoke from Vancouver drifting on down. But this reminds me about why I love being in the mountains so much, and makes me realize that today was long overdue. We have so many beautiful trails with an hour's drive of Seattle, but I frequently get so busy running errands, cleaning the house, driving my kids from point A to point B, and I find myself saying, I don't have time to go running in the mountains. It's an hour drive, it's an hour back, it's 4 to 6 hours of relentlessly going up and down hills until I'm exhausted. It's obviously completely ridiculous. Of course I have time. I have to make the time. And now is the time. Granted, it's summer. My schedule has opened up. But this is my mea culpa. Acknowledging the mistakes that I've made. I should be running in the mountains more often, because running in the mountains makes me really happy. So I'd like to take a moment to pause here and reflect and have some gratitude for the people who build and maintain these trails. $30 a year for a Discover Pass for people who carve trails and steps straight out of a mountainside. And there's 200 places within an hour's drive of Seattle where I can run and get away from it all and be in an environment like this and not worry about stumbling or getting lost. This is truly a miracle, truly a blessing. So, trail workers of Washington, thank you so much. This is making a huge difference in my life. Now all I gotta figure out is how I'm gonna use this to my maximum advantage and put all the pieces together so that in September I can qualify for Boston. How am I gonna qualify for Boston in the next 55 days? I don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it, but I know the method or the formula, and that's consistency, routine, and dedication. I'm gonna make every day count. Hope your running's going well. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Until next time.